So if you had a chance to write that, let's just check that spelling together. Everyone ready? Spell it with me. G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T. If you wrote that in cursive practicing, did you remember the silent N? Excellent. All right, scholars, we have this recording. If you are joining us off-site for a Friday lesson, we are today working on practicing some diagramming. So you will want your marker board, marker, and eraser if you're off-site. On-site scholars, here we go. So, you remember we're going to be doing adjectives in our diagrams today, so let's just remind ourselves about the adjective song. Are you ready? To 3 blind mice. 1, 2, 3. Adjectives, adjectives, colors and numbers, colors and numbers. They describe all nouns we find, tell who's, how many, or what kind, and keep 3 articles in your mind. They're A and the. So, everyone remember, as we're diagramming today, adjectives describe nouns or pronouns. So Harvey and everyone, we're going to diagram those adjectives and articles under the noun. All right, ready for the first one? So, scholars, we are going to practice some diagramming with adjectives. Sorry, everyone, we are not doing any cursive practice with that today. We are going to focus our work today on diagramming. Our first one, green lizards slithered. So everyone on your board, you want to, of course, make your neighborhood. Right? And then think about my questions. What verb is happening? Then think who or what is doing that verb. And then think, are there any words that tell how many, what kind, or whose of that who or what? Scholars, this is an excellent job of working quietly. Remember, scholars, your slant should go like this, from left to right. So slant should go from left to right. You'll see it in a moment when we check our answer. Set your board down. Ready to check with me? I'm going to need 3 helpers. How do you let me know you want to answer a question? By raising your hand. All right, take a look, everyone. Here we go. We're going to check it. First, what action is happening? The verb, Madeline. Slithered. So everyone take a look. Did you write slithered in the correct spot?
Yes.
Then, ask yourself, who or what slithered, right? Who's doing that verb, Isa? Lizards. So scholars, our core, right, is lizards slithered. Then, are there any words that tell how many, what kind, or whose? Did you find a word that tells what kind of lizards? Brielle.
Green.
Green. Where does green go?
On the bottom of it.
Right on that slant below lizards, right? Green describes the lizards. It looks to me on some of your boards like some of you wrote that Lizzie slithered. Did you name the lizard Lizzie?
Yes. Yes.
All right, go ahead and erase, scholars. We're going to try another one. Oh, if you're ready and listening, thank you so much. Here we go. The second one to try. Maybe you've left your diagram model there. Right? You know you're going to start with that core. 12 purple balloons popped. Ooh, don't make this one quite so long. Remember, scholars, that fence between the noun house and the verb house shouldn't be very far into the ground. Right? If you don't go far enough, the wind is going to blow it over. If you go too far, you're going to hit a water main and then have sewage leak all over your neighborhood.
Disgusting.
Yes. So, looking for that action, and then who or what did that action?
Yeah.
Check the slant again. And then think about, are there any words that tell how many, what kind, or whose of that subject noun? Scholars, these are looking fantastic. I can't believe how many people I see writing the number 12 instead of the word. If this was an assignment, I think I would mark that wrong. You want more work.
We don't care.
Oh, I think some of you do care. And some of you are also remembering not to flirt. All right, send them down. Let's check first. What action is happening? Harper. So what word is the action? Popped. Now hopefully you spelled that correctly and didn't write poop. Because who or what pooped? I mean popped. Who or what popped, Axel? Balloons. And I accidentally gave away an answer already up there. Purple goes under balloons, right? Purple tells what kind of balloons. The popping wasn't purple. It's the balloons that were purple. Any other words? That tell how many, what kind, or whose, Amira?
12.
12. Where did you put 12, Amira? Under balloons, right? It tells how many balloons. 12 purple balloons popped. There is our diagram. Nice job. Go ahead and erase that. We're going to the next one. If we keep up this good work, scholars, we should get these through just fine and be on time for recess. Here we go. Next one. The tiny mice scampered. So if you're working on this video at home, right, start with your diagram model, right, and think, what action is happening? Verb. And then who or what is doing that verb? And then any words that tell how many, what kind, or whose of that noun. All right, boards down. We're going to check it out. If you're ready to check, say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
To check this sentence. All right, here we go. Scholars, who found the action that's happening? Teddy. Scampered. Who or what scampered? Liam.
Mice.
Mice. That's our core, everyone. Mice scampered. Any words that tell us how many, what kind, or whose mice? Aaliyah. Tiny. Where did you put tiny? Under mice, right? We don't know if their scampering was tiny. The mice were tiny. What about the word the, Harvey?
I put it under tiny.
Under what?
Tiny.
Doesn't go under tiny.
Well, under mice.
Under mice, right next to tiny. Right? Remember, a and the are all articles. They're noun markers. They tell you a noun is coming in the sentence. So scholars, they always go under the noun, right? Telling you that there's a noun coming up. The tiny mice scampered. Erase that one. Here we go with the next one. Tabitha's cute puppy cuddles. So again, start with that core. Think what action is happening, what verbing is going on. I remember Jesus. Oh, you can see. Then who or what is doing that verbing? Be careful on that one. I'm walking around thinking I did not get. Remember your verb over here. Some verb. No. Something verb. Find that verb. What verb is going on? All right, setting those boards down. Let's check it out. If you're watching this at home and still working on this one, press pause for a moment. Ready? What action is happening? Oh, I know more than two of you know. I've seen it on almost every board. Sajid, what action is happening?
Cuddle.
Cuddles. Who or what cuddles? This is where I thought I was going to trick you, but I don't think I tricked a single person. Where's yours? Oh, silly. We're not done checking it. Where's yours? Joaquin, who or what cuddles?
Puppy.
Puppy. When I wrote this sentence, guys, I thought for sure I would trick some of you into thinking Tabitha cuddles. But puppy cuddles is indeed the core. Any words that tell us what kind of puppy? Aislinn, what kind of puppy? Cute. Where did you diagram cute? Under puppy, right? And then, whose puppy? Teddy. Tabitha's. Where did you put Tabitha's?
Under cute.
Under puppy, right? So that's sometimes tricky for scholars because Tabitha, right, is a person. So we think noun, but that doesn't mean it's the subject of the sentence, right? You have to think who or what is doing the verb. In this case, Tabitha's is also working as an adjective, telling us whose puppy it is. It describes whose puppy. Alrighty, Race, here we go. I think we have only two left. Sven's 6 smelly skunks slept. It is alliteration. I was hoping someone would notice that. Thank you, Leah. Alliteration, when many words in a sentence start with the same sound. So think first of that core. Right? What action is happening? And then who or what is doing that action? Pipes on the ground. Covered in sewage. I'll give us an word. Oh, I think some of you need to set your boards down and check. All 5 words need a place in your diagram. All right, here we go. Who has our verb. This is long. Okay. Okay. All right, we will be just a moment. All right, so checking this one. What action is happening? Q. Slept. Who or what slept? Oh, I see some great participants. Lisa, who or what slept? Skunks slept is our core. Anyone find words that tell how many, what kind, or whose? Marie. 6 tells us how many skunks. Where did you put 6, Marie? Under skunks. Liam.
Smelly.
Where did you put smelly?
Under skunk.
Right, it tells us what kind of skunks? Smelly skunks. What about the word Svens? Madeline. What? Hold on, I'm sorry, just a minute. That's just not much. This is today. All right, say that one more time, Madeline. It goes under what?
Skunk.
Skunks. Good. So Sven's 6 smelly skunks, everyone. Looks like this. Sorry, I seem to be stuck. There we go. How'd you do on that one?
Good.
All right, erase that. Our last one.
What's the heck?
Finch. Are you ready for the last one? A kind, gentle student whistled. So think, right, look for that core first. Just build that good habit. What action is happening? And then who or what is doing that action? Then from there, you want to check, are there any verbs that tell how many, what kind, or whose of that noun? Right, if you are watching this video off-site, remember you can pause if you're still working, but we are ready to check it.
By the way,
What action?
on Thursday.
This is our last one. I want you to think about, have you answered a question during this practice? If you haven't, this is the time to do so. Zach.
Whistle goes on the
What?
whistle is the verb.
Whistled is our verb. Who or what whistled? Amira. Student. Any words that tell how many, what kind, or whose? Isa,
Kind.
give me one.
Kind.
Kind. Where did you put kind, Isa? Under student. We don't know if the whistling was kind, but we know the student was kind, right? It tells us what kind of student. Josie, where did you put A? Under student. Remember, A and the all tell us that a noun is coming. So they get diagrammed on the slant under the noun. One more word. Where did you put the word gentle, Farah?
I put the word gentle under student.
Under student, right? It tells us what kind of student. So it would look like this. Student whistled is the core. And then, oh, we're missing one of the words. There we go. A kind, gentle, all describe student. Telling us what kind of student. Kind, what kind? Gentle. And A, remember telling you that a noun is coming in the sentence. Oh, where's your eraser?
I don't have.
Well, usually it's right there. Well, then you should bring your red with us on. Oh, I'm looking for one person to tell me, is this a transition?